Hey everyone, welcome to EDH with Friends. We got some awesome guests in the house. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Mono Whiteboarder, aka Peter, and I'm playing Leeroy Jenkins. So I'm gonna venture into some dungeons, specifically the Tomb of Annihilation, as quickly as possible, and hopefully come back from 4 for 1ing myself on turn 2.
Fantastic. Love it. Next up, we've got Rachel Weeks. Rachel, what are you playing today?
Hi everybody. I'm Rachel Weeks. I'm a member of the Commander Advisory Group and one of the hosts of the Commander Sphere podcast. Today I'm playing Lord of Tresserhorn, and I also planned 4 for 1 myself at the beginning of this game, but he's a 10-4, and I plan to hit people with a 10-4.
Very cool. Very cool. And finally, we've got EK. EK, what are you playing today?
Hey everybody, I do a little bit of everything, but I love Saskia. So I'm playing Saskia Oops All Legendaries for better or worse. So if there's a card that has a legendary equivalent, even if it is a strictly like quote unquote worse card, we're playing it, including Temple of the False God. And I just want to make a public service announcement. Yoshimaru Everfaithful has Ward Rethink Your Life Decisions. So think carefully before you try and kill my dog.
Noted. Cool. And I'm PJ. I'm Commander Replay. You guys probably know me. And I'm playing Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice, red creatures I want to play tribal. As the name implies, it's a bunch of red creatures that I want to play. So I'm going to start it off. I'm going to draw a card, and I will play a tap land and say go.
I too will draw a card. We'll go for Uplands and cast a Devoted Caretaker.
Nice. I love that card. I will draw for turn, play Drowned Catacomb tapped, and pass the turn.
Wow, you guys are going to make me feel real bad about this turn 1. I'm going to shock in a Temple Garden and go to 38. I'm going to tap for a white. I'm going to play Yoshimaru Everfaithful.
Oh, a dog.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I kept this hand. And I have a follow-up. Because this is a legendary themed deck, I'm going to play a Mox Amber, which taps for 1 mana of any color amongst legendary creatures or planeswalkers I control, which will give Yoshimaru a counter because it itself is legendary. And then I will pass.
I think EK's winning.
Big plays.
This is the hottest start that you could possibly have with this deck.
Play a planes. Play a fighter class. I'm going to search for an equipment.
Those cards I kind of wish that we got to see more often.
Fighter class?
Yeah.
I've been putting it in more decks. It's really good. Like, getting to mode 2 is insane in equipment decks. It's so incredibly good. But with that, yeah, I'm going to put that in my hand, and then I'll pass.
I think I'm going to play a Myriad Landscape tapped and cast Abu Jafar. Abu Jafar says if it's put into the graveyard from play during combat, bury all creatures blocking or blocked by it. It has like a weird death touch, but it's a 0.
Weird
death touch. Peter, your
I
first
like how
card
it's
was like a Mother of Runes type card, right?
Devoted Caretaker is Mother of Runes, but only for instants and sorceries.
Roger that.
Yeah, it's super cool. You have to pay white to activate it, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It's a 1/2 for 1 though, so it's got a better stat line.
Yeah.
I will untap and draw. Play Command Tower. I will play this Soul Ring I just drew, and then yeah, we'll do this. Play a red and a colorless. Got a colorless floating. I'll cast a Mogwar Marshal, who comes in with a buddy, and I'll pass the turn. Take 1 mana burn.
All right. I said I was going to do a different play, but this top deck has changed everything. So I'm going to play a Swamp. I'm going to tap for 3 and Cultivate. I will pass from there while I do some searches, but I'm going to grab a Mountain and another Swamp. This is the problem with having like so many like different lands and like not a lot of basics because it's for better or worse. It's hard to find everything.
They're pretty though.
The trick is to use white border basics so that they stand out.
I'm gonna go for this Markov Blade Master. It's got double strike, and when it hits a player, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Nice.
And I'll say go.
Seems like it gets big fast.
I wouldn't actually know because I never get to play it. Like, the deck is built around wanting to play this card, and in like 10 games, it's just never showed up. It's been pretty frustrating.
I'm going to cast Leeroy Jenkins, a.k.a. Nadaar Selfless Paladin. I will venture into the dungeon upon enters the battlefield trigger, and I'll venture into the Tomb of Annihilation, and everyone's going to lose a life.
Bummer.
Boop.
And, yeah, I'll pass. Everyone's got blockers.
All right. I will untap. I am not going to pay for the Echo trigger, so I'll sacrifice the Mogwai Marshal and get a second Goblin Friend, and I will draw a card. I think we've got to hit this land drop. I'm going to pay a blue and a red and cast Expressive Iteration. Oh, thank God. All right, bottom that. We'll put this mountain? No, the Haunted Ridge into exile and discard into my hand. Play the Haunted Ridge. These are so good. If you haven't picked them up, you got them. And then, yeah, I'll pay a black and a colorless, and I'll cast a Nightscape Familiar. It reduces the cost of blue and red spells I play by 1, and I can pay a 1 and a black to regenerate it. And I'll pass.
See, I knew that I'd be looking up like almost every card that Rachel and Peter have played this whole and plan to play this whole game, but it still surprises me that there's awesome cards out there.
I'll tell you what, when I went to Vegas this past year, like I had the weird experience of like in years past, I kind of know every card that people play because I played so much. This year, I'm like, oh my God, what does that do? Oh crap, there's so many new cards that like I found myself having to look cards up a lot more than I ever used to.
Well, speaking of new cards, would you like to play new card number 1 or new card number 2?
Number 2.
Okay. I'm going to play a Canopy Vista. That's not the new card. But I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to play Kura the Boundless Sky, which is the green dragon from Neon Dynasty, which will give Yoshimaru a counter. So we have a 3/3 good boy.
I'm getting bigger all the time. Buffed by his friends.
Right, exactly. Like, he just wants to go on a good walk with his friends. See all the exotic locales that we haven't drawn. But I'm going to go to combat, and PJ, I'm going to swing Yoshimaru at you.
How big is it?
3/3.
Yeah, that's going to hit. 36.
And then if I didn't make it clear, Kura is a 4/4 flyer with Death Touch, and it has a death trigger.
Okay, none of that is
we can get to
All
later. Right. I'm going to pass, though. Go ahead, PJ.
All right. Come on, land. Yeah, I got there. Mountain.
The white border lands like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh well, I got really bad news for you, EK.
I've come to accept it and embraced it for you, but PJ,
revised, baby. Better. I started there revised.
I should have played Orvar. That's my I had Borborygmos is a white border land deck as well.
Yeah, I think we'll just do this.
We're gonna play 7th edition.
We're gonna play the S word, and then I think I'll pass. Go ahead.
It's like I try not to call them boomerlands, but like in the back of my head, in my subconscious, they're boomerlands.
Remind me which sword this is. It's giving me an art card.
This is
Hearth and Home. That's the Blinky Land one.
You can get a land. Yep.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Myriad Landscape and get 2 lands. Get some additional salt points against EK.
we should be doing like salt commander damage on me. There are 5 white border lands in play. If there are 21, then I lose the game. They'll just rage quit.
Look how pretty they are. They're so fresh.
They are easy to see. I will give them that.
I used to love the revised lands, but I played them so much that I'm like, you know what? There's 300 other versions of lands now. I'm just like, we'll change it up just for variety's sake.
There are so many good lands. I'm going to go to combat, and I will attack Rachel with my Nadaar Selfless Paladin. I have a Venture trigger.
Yeah, he's a 3/3.
And I will Obliate myself, and I will sacrifice this land, this creature, and I'll discard. I think I'll discard Children of Corliss.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Did you just eat 3 cards to do that?
Now there's a 3/3 coming at you.
No blocks.
All right, nothing else.
All right,
3 commander damage.
I have taken my 3 Nadaar Damies.
He did say he was going to 4-for-1 himself on turn 3, turn 4.
Yeah.
So
I only 3-for-1 myself, so I'm ahead.
Proud of you. Love that for you.
I know. It's going to be a slow Tomb of Annihilation completion today, though, so I'm just going to pass.
All right, I will untap. For turn, I'll play a mountain as my land for turn. Then, yeah, we might as well just do this. I'm going to tap the Soul Ring to cast a Talisman of Dominance. And then we'll pay red, blue, black, and we'll cast Lord Tresserhorn.
Oh boy.
And so if he resolves, he has an ETB trigger, which is I have to pay 2 life. Here we go. Boop boop. I have to sack 2 creatures. We're gonna sacrifice 2 goblins, and I can have target opponent draw 2 cards. Peter just 3 for 1 himself, so I will have Peter draw 2 cards.
That seems
Oh,
very
yeah.
fair.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It was just
I-
it was just a galaxy brain play.
Yeah, that's what it was. I'm here to help. So he has an activated ability that says Black Regenerate. Just a heads up. And I'll pass the turn.
All right. Can we draw more legendaries? That's the question. Untap, I will draw. Well, that card draws cards. I have 3 friends, but I have more than a lot of opponents, so that comes in untap. This is Spire Garden.
Mhm.
And then we'll do, yeah, let's do this. Let's draw some cards. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna tap the Spire Garden for green, and I'm gonna Painful Truths myself for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Take 3, draw 3. And Drana is on the art for this. If you were wondering, by the way, that's why it's in here.
Wow, I had no
very nice.
idea, and I
Yeah.
played that card a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I have that in a deck. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with it because that's what it looks like. So the YouTube comments come after me if I'm wrong.
You heard him. Get him.
I'm here for it.
And if EK wins, this win is void because he lied.
Yeah. Frank, like I know there's a cultivate out there that actually has like a legendary on there, or maybe like a legendary's hand, but this one's just prettier.
Okay.
I did draw into something that was playable. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play Adeline,
Oh.
mono white all-star,
Yeah, that's
who will
scary.
give Yoshimaru another counter. So Yoshimaru's a 4/4. I'll go to combat. Rachel, you wouldn't dare block Yoshimaru with Lord
I-
Tresserhorn, would you?
I don't know. Lord, he's what, a 4/4 right now?
Yeah.
I can regenerate him twice. Like, Lord of Tresserhorn doesn't care for dogs. He's made of
Okay.
gross old dried meat.
He's a cat.
You know
person.
what then? I'm gonna because you said that, I'm gonna swing Yoshimaru at PJ again. I'm gonna swing
Correct.
Kura at you, Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 in the air and then 4 on the ground at PJ.
Yep. Taken.
I will take the 4 in there.
And then we have an Adeline thing that
Oh,
happens.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's gonna get an additional 1/1 heading their way.
I will block the 1/1 with the Blade Master.
I figure y'all are able to chump all of these.
Yeah, I will
so
block the 1/1 as well.
these will promptly die, but their presence was made known.
It was
Yeah.
very brave of them.
As good
It
as that
was.
line is,
They
that is an issue you have
charged
to
into
overcome.
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will pass.
Yeah. As good as she is, that is an issue that you need to you need to have a card for that to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whether that's like like a Bastion of Remembrance or like an Anthem or something.
Reconnaissance is a good one.
Yeah,
Dolmen Gate.
I just put Adeline into my CEDH Winota deck,
that
and a
seems
bunch of people.
Awesome.
A bunch of people were like, "She makes human tokens. Why do you have her in there?" I was like, "I don't know. She's a hammer.
Yeah, she gets giant.
She's a real problem."
Because in that meta you can't handle a 17/4.
No,
It's
yeah.
indestructible.
Exactly. That's like enters attacking in a deck with Rick. Like it's just
Yeah.
just a lethal threat.
I'm gonna upgrade my
I-
fighter class,
Ooh,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna
Terrifying.
free equip this S word.
big
Mhm.
spicy.
EK.
I will take a lot of damage here, won't I?
Yep. The first one's gonna be a hit for 3.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Then it'll get a counter. Oh god, I didn't bring counters. Where are all my counters? The second one will be a hit for 4, and that'll trigger the S word twice.
Gross.
Yeah, so I'm taking 7 because Adeline can't block that properly. So get your mountains for your red cards that you want to cast.
Plains, we've got a lot of red. Yeah, let's even out the white a little bit. So it'll be a total of 7 damage.
Yeah, I go to 27.
Pretty gross.
It's deserved. It really is.
I'm gonna go find a dice, and I'm gonna pass like that. Go ahead. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. And make sure you watch till the end, because watch time is a really important metric.
Lay of land. I'm gonna go to combat. Looks like PJ's open. We're just gonna keep hitting the last person to attack. So PJ, I'm gonna send Nadaar at you and get my venture trigger.
No
and
blocks.
complete Tomb of Annihilation. And
Already?
Yeah, 3 turns. I wish
He
I
took
could.
the shortcut.
Boy.
Yeah, I obleated for the fast, speedy speed run and get my Astral token. 4/4 Death Touch, quite the payoff.
That's 4 my way.
No, Nadaar does not pump himself. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
just
3/3.
3 damage. And
You'll
then
have an anthem now because you've completed a dungeon, correct?
Right. Nadaar says
Yeah.
other creatures get +1/+1.
Aha.
Big scary.
I will cast Abiding Grace. And
Nice. That's really gross with this poor Agent of Corliss.
Yeah.
yes, it's pretty okay.
Oh crap! I totally forgot to play my land last turn.
I'm fine with
like
you
to play your
sneaking it
land?
into play.
No
No,
one's
it's
gonna
fine.
notice.
I missed it.
promise not to.
Yeah.
tell.
You can shimmy it in. Nobody will
You can-
see.
I'm an
The only
MTGO
thing-
player, so I'm used to like, oh, you make a mistake, it's gonna stick.
The only
There ain't no
thing you're
takebacks.
gonna have to do is add in like an oopsie thing
Yep.
as a pop-up on in post. So
No, you just take the cut from you putting the land into play and just stick it in at the end of your turn.
yeah, you could.
Just cheaty
No
face it in there.
Yeah.
I mean, joke's on you. I have cheaty faces sleeved behind all of my cards right now. How else do you think I like artificially quad sleeve all of my cards?
I'll cast Hopeful Initiate, go to my end step, triggering Abiding Grace, and I'll target the Children of Corliss as everyone anticipated.
Mhm.
Get them back to the battlefield.
What card brought it
And
back?
I'm good. Abiding
Fighting
Grace.
Grace.
At the beginning of your end step, choose one. I can either gain a life or return target creature with converted mana cost 1 from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, that's really cool. I want to build a
Yeah.
1-drop deck now.
That card's
Uh,
sweet. I've been trying to jam it into decks since it came out.
Okay.
As a
Like, how many targets
connoisseur-
do I need? Is 6
Yeah.
enough?
Yeah.
As a connoisseur of the tribal 1-drop deck, which you are witnessing at this moment, I highly recommend building it. It's very fun.
It's a good thing I cut culling ritual for cards that actually make people happy and spark joy. So
Yeah, there's a lot of things that just decimate this deck. That's another thing I learned. You have to be very okay with
Yeah.
all of your creatures very
Oh
frequently.
god.
Oof.
Whenever you
What's
resolve
that
an
here?
Elish Norn, at least
that's it.
25% of the players at the table can't recast their commander.
Yeah. Wheep.
Sounds about right.
They wheep, for sure. You all set, Peter?
Yes, go ahead, Rachel.
All right. Oh, I forgot. The Abiding Grace is end step. I'll draw. I'll play what? Play what? Man. All right. I will go to combat, and I will swing Lord T at. I don't know. EK sent 4 at me. Just make you jump with Adeline. Probably.
it's not unreasonable.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't
Also-
want to go to 17.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I could send it at PJ, but I think I'll just send Lord of Tresserhorn at EK.
Yeah,
see
I
see
will-
what you do.
I'll block.
All right, it's a 3/4, right?
Yes.
All right. So Lord T survives just fine. I will pay a blue and a colorless. I've got a colorless floating to cast a Ghostly Pilf, and then I'll pay a blue and a black, paying a life from this talisman, and I'll cast a Thief of Sanity,
Oh god.
and I will pass.
Oh, that one's gonna be really hard to execute on spell table, isn't it?
It is, but the
Yeah.
way I've been doing it is you just reveal it and it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
We can play however you would prefer for me to play it
I
out.
am all about the it's fine lifestyle.
Yeah. I cast a big Emrakul, the 13-drop Emrakul.
Yep. Yep.
The legal Emrakul on on spell table once, and I was like, you know what? Let's just not do the turn thing, and I'll just have this big idiot.
You know what? You can take this turn. Just take
Go
2
ahead,
turns.
UK. Yeah.
I've done that.
Just
like
play
I've
your
resolved that
turn
card.
really badly. How about that?
Yeah. I've resolved Emrakul, and I felt so bad about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play it like you were playing your turn.
Yeah. Just give them an extra turn.
Yeah, basically. It's like, all right, I'll play your land. I won't use your own removal spell on your own creature. And
Yeah.
such a big
I
deal.
drew. I'm having a problem right now because I drew one of my favorite cards, and it's a card that Rachel and I were talking about on Twitter the other day. I don't know if I want to play it because I want to play my big dragon.
That is always the predicament of Magic. Is cool
The
card
Eternal
or
Struggle.
dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Dragon.
a pretty cool dragon that's kind of
Believe
relevant
it.
right now. So let's do the dragon. We're gonna pick 7. We're gonna play Dragon Lord Atarka.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Oh man.
I'm gonna say
Is
dragon.
that the 5 damage one or is that the double strike one?
That's the 5 damage one, because the double strike one would only give a double strike to itself
I
and
see.
like
I see.
2 cards. There's gonna be some triggers, the trigger, and there's a Yoshimaru trigger. So the best boy is a 5/5, and then I get to ping 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
I would normally get like ping down PJ's double striker, but it's pro green.
Pro
so I
green,
can't-
baby.
Yep.
So I think I'm just gonna like do us all a favor and toss 2 on the Thief of Sanity
Yep.
and toss 3 on Nadaar.
Okay, my boy. What have they done to my boy?
I don't want to get Tomb of Annihilated very quickly again. But I will pass from there.
All right.
I'm gonna hold my blockers because I feel like we're in the danger zone already.
Yep.
To the danger zone.
I listen to that song every
flying
time I fly
trample.
somewhere.
This dragon.
For
lord is okay.
7. For
That's-
7.
8/8 flying trample. That's a chunk.
Wow.
Which
That's a
it has like sort of kind of charge.
Mm.
Plus it gets completely discounted by Bard class. It's a 5 mana 8/8 with flying and trample with Bard
It was
class.
gross. What was
Yeah,
I
listen.
playing last night? It was that I was just like, this card is statted ridiculously. I'm gonna have to look it up now. It's the 5 mana surveil guy. That's also a 6/6 trample.
Oh,
Doom
Doom Whisperer.
Doom Whisperer is just
Card
a
is
flying
cracked.
5 mana
Yeah.
6/6 flying trample with card selection on it.
Yeah.
For free.
It could easily be like a 4/4, 4/5, and like you'd feel a lot
Yeah.
better about it.
And it would be just fine.
Yeah.
But instead, it's an absolute
Yeah.
house.
If filling my
I-
graveyard doesn't beat you, hitting you in the air with 6 certainly will.
Yeah,
I have seen
it in
Sheldon-
my CDC deck. In my CDC Brood Tyrant deck, it's disgusting.
I've seen Sheldon throw 60 life into it in 1 turn before.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It does ridiculously crazy things.
absurd statting, honestly.
How many lands do you guys have?
4.
I also have
6.
4.
Because I have ramped.
Okay.
I have missed a drop. I think we are on turn 6.
I've sacrificed a land,
Oh,
so
yeah.
and I also missed one. So yeah, 6 sounds
Yeah.
right.
I just have a white card. That's why I was asking.
We're at the top. We're at the top of turn 6.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
That's
just
what
have a
think. I
white
think it's
card, that's
your
why I was
turn
asking.
6.
yeah, that probably makes sense.
Yes.
That's how magic works.
I like how you specified. I have a white card. That's why I'm asking.
Right. I'm not asking for because sometimes I'm asking for the turn count just to figure out where we are,
Yeah.
but this is just
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a white card. Okay. So that being the case, yeah.
Risky, you say. It means it must be cool. So do it.
Peter, you have a black creature, right?
I do. I have
Ah.
a black creature now.
That is disappointing.
Atropole too strong.
Got a blocker, huh?
How big is it?
At least-
4/4 death touch.
4/4 death
Yeah.
touch.
How big's my guy?
Big.
5/5 double strike.
Nuts.
Would he block?
That thing gets out of hand real quick,
Would he
especially with
block?
equipment.
He's also got a disciple of what is it? So Corliss.
Yeah.
Sons of children of Corliss. Whatever. They're related to Corliss.
Children of the Corn. Love it. I'm gonna go Peter's way.
Okay. I won't block.
That's the first one's gonna be 5. The second one's gonna be 6.
Go to
Get your lands.
Nephews
more lands.
of Corliss.
That white card in my hand is
Second,
never going to
second
be good.
cousins is where my
Yeah.
head immediately went to. Or like children's boyfriend's neighbor.
Yeah, well, that's the acquaintances of Corliss.
child's friend that's over all the time because they come from a rough household and you kind of they're adopted but they're not literally adopted.
Yeah,
Of course.
you can't throw them out, but their face is sort of sticky with candy and mud. You're like, how is it both of those things?
All right, I didn't realize you were suddenly describing Stoop Kid from Hey Arnold.
I'm gonna cast my commander.
I will draw a card. You cast a card from the command zone.
Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna play that land that I missed last turn and pick up this plains.
Nice.
No, but post production doesn't know that you missed a land drop, though.
No, I didn't play it. Like I said, MTGO player. I'm just like, if you miss it, that's that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Better figure out a way around it. Yeah, I think I'm good like that. Go ahead.
Okay. End step, PJ, I'm gonna sacrifice my children and of Corliss. I'm
No,
sacrificing
no,
my-
you said it. You said you're sacrificing your children. The soundbite is being taken out of context.
Children of Bodom?
gain
What?
11. Draw a card, and I'm gonna cast a Bygone Bishop, followed by I will cast a Deathblade Elite. Trigger my Bygone Bishop and get a clue token, and then I will go to combat. Oh, PJ put out a blocker.
I did put out a blocker.
Rachel, what are your creatures look like? Kind of
I
small.
have a 1/1 that I can regenerate and a 2/1 that I cannot regenerate.
Okay, those stats line up all right. I will attack with the Atropole and Haunted Initiate. No, Hopeful Initiate, haunted by the amount of hope he has, at you, and I'll get a training trigger and put a counter on my Hopeful Initiate.
Yep. So
And there's a
he's
4/4 and a 2/3.
he's a 2/3. I will not block the 2/3. I will jump the 4/4 with my Nightscape, and I will regenerate him.
Cool. And then go to end step. I'll get my children back with the Abiding Grace, and pass the turn.
It's like I did no damage at all.
Did
Well,
you
untap.
investigate off that old border foil creature that you played?
Yes, I am venturing for my clue
Tap.
now.
Oh, it's investigate, not venture. From the bishop.
Yes, I'm venturing from. Clue token.
I want to make sure that you get your card draw.
Oh yeah. I'm going for it. I just didn't want to interrupt.
I played a land for turn. I played an Exotic Orchard and then a Felwar Stones matching. And then I'm curious to see what happens. I'll go to combat and I'm gonna swing Lord of Tresserhorn at Peter.
Oh man, I'm curious to see what happens too. But we've been warned. We've been told explicitly to chump.
Yeah, that they're just. I've told you that there are ways in this deck to one-shot people.
What are the odds though? I should chump anyway. I think I'm gonna block with the Caretaker. Got a 1/2 that's going in front.
Right. Damage resolves as far as I'm concerned. And then I think I have to do this. I'm going to pay a red. And Exotic Orchard taps for red and black of my colors, right? Nobody else has blue. No. Red, black, colorless. I'm going to cast Phyrexian Purge.
Oh my. Give that one.
And my life total is not super high. So does it? I wonder if paying life is an additional cost or how it has been phrased. Let me look real quick. Phyrexian Purge. 3 life more to cast for each target. Okay, so resolving the life total is part of it. I'm gonna pay 3 to cast to hit a Tarka. I'll hit the big double striker, and I think that's it. I'm just gonna pay 6 and hit those 2 and go to a 21.
Is that one a destroy?
It is a destroy. Is that not destructible?
Oh crap. Well, it's not going to matter. It is not
Okay, yeah.
going to matter.
Okay.
All part of my plan, Rachel. All
Down it
part
goes.
Yep. 8/8 Flample is big.
It is very large.
I will pass the turn with that.
Yeah, 8/8 with trample is really big when all of us are like kind of throwing our weight around a little.
A little bit, except Peter's, who's, murdering and then resurrecting his children.
Yeah.
It's just a very small amount of weight.
I think I saw that in the movie once.
All right. Let's do this. Let's pay 2. I'm gonna Night's Whisper, specifically the Ashiok version of Night's Whisper.
Ooh.
So I'll pay 2 and draw 2. Oh, that's 3. We want 2. So I'll go to 25. Ooh, okay. I'm going to play Takenuma Abandoned Mire, which is the new legendary land. It's going to trigger Yoshimaru, who will become a 6/6 if I can find the 5 on this die. I'm going to play Carter Doomscourge, which is going to trigger Yoshimaru again and super goad all of you guys.
That's scary. I'm glad the big double striker is gone, I guess.
Yeah, I still think I need to buy myself a little bit of time because I want to play this card. And when you play cool cards, you have to set up behind them. I'm going to play Hunting Grounds.
Nice.
Which one's that?
Threshold. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, you can put a creature card from your hand into play.
Oh dear God.
You're 2 away from threshold right now, right?
I have 5 cards in my graveyard
Okay.
right now. So not quite. I'm gonna pass from there. I don't know what legendary's on here, but I didn't want to play another card. So I
That
just said,
card
oh,
is
screw
so
it,
cool.
Hunting Grounds. Yeah.
Playland. Oh, what are we doing this turn?
Nothing. Pass.
Uh,
No,
he
you
has
can't.
Definitely
to attack.
attacking.
He has to attack.
I am
Well,
forced
not
to attack.
equipping.
That is very, very
I
true.
would hope.
You have Children of Corlos. You're fine.
I
And
know,
you get to
I
get, you get to get it back.
Yeah, just no one deal 39 damage to me in 1 turn, please.
I'm looking at the Aurelia deck with swords and a fighter class
Don't know
as
what
the
you're
talking about.
viable option here.
Don't know what you're talking about. I am going to play a really cool card that I'm very excited about that I never get to play. If
that
someone
why it's
shoots
in
it, I
this
will be
deck?
very upset. It is a Death Render.
Oh, yeah, I love that card.
Ooh.
Yes.
And then I'm going to free equip it. And then free equip that one.
Pretty good.
Because fighter class is OP.
That is pretty good.
Our hand into play and cool.
And then for my
Alright, so-
next trick...
All right, so she's like what 6'9" before her trigger.
Yeah.
I can't target
She's
her because
getting-
of the pro white.
Oh, well, that's
non-bow.
good. So she doesn't get Viggies.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit of a non-bow there, but God, Hearth and Home is so good.
It's so good. It's worth it.
Let the greed for land ramp flow through you, PJ.
Yep. That's what's happening. That is definitely what's happening. This guy, I'm gonna play this Venerable War Singer,
Nice. Love that.
Same.
and then I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna target the Venerable War Singer, and then I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna send this.
Can't be me.
Can't be you.
But if
Yeah.
it dies, you guys get drained. So
Peter's at 39, so I think we can just
Yeah.
keep wailing away at his life total and see where that takes us.
All right, how much is
Yeah.
it?
My plan right now is force Peter to chump/use children.
That's for,
wow.
I'm in Grixis. I can't answer this enchantment, so
Oh yeah.
it's Bajuka Bog or bust at this moment.
Peter, that's 6, and that is commander
Okay.
damage.
I'll go to 33. More importantly, I'm taking 6 commander.
And I will get another land.
I mean, Rachel, Rise of the Dark Realms has Liliana on it, so there's your answer. You gotta
There you
just
go.
draw me into Rise. Easy.
That's
No big,
fine.
no big
And I have
deal.
a different opponent with Children of Corliss.
Yes.
I still don't have an answer.
That's my turn. Go ahead.
I never said it was an answer for you. I just said it was an answer.
Look, I'll take what I can get, honestly.
End of turn, I'm going to do a surprising play here and sacrifice Children of Corliss to go back
Ayo.
to 39.
Think
only
of
da-
those children.
It
The
doesn't
only
even
damage
matter.
I've taken was from the Tomb of Annihilation. It has made me stronger.
Can't force your kids to go through a tomb. That's traumatizing.
I mean, in the Goonies, it was.
Oh yeah, the children are the Goonies, and the Atropol is
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Where am I at in my life? Okay, I am going to miracle this terminus.
It's a miracle, except not
that
for
gets
anyone
around.
else.
That gets around Yoshimaru's ward, Peter. How dare you?
What's the
You
wording
just
on that one?
gently tuck him to bed.
Yes.
Terminus says put all creatures on the bottom of their owner's libraries.
So what you're telling me is I won't be able to use Death Render.
No.
No.
Very disappointed about that.
Sorry, PJ.
And we get around the Carter
Yeah, I
code,
have-
and we get around Kura's death trigger.
I also cannot regenerate. We'll send Tressie back to the zone, and these.
I am going to then cast a Mycosynced Wellspring. Find me a plains.
Don't play a haste creature because it'll still have to attack though. Keep that.
Yeah, there's no board. Might as well.
Let me just cast my Acroma with haste.
Slam it.
Yeah. No, that's like one of the cool things I love about Carter over like a regular goat effect. It hits the player, not the creatures themselves.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's kind of busted, honestly.
Famous white weenie, chroma.
Play
There
that
is-
you need a finisher.
She's
There
a
is-
white chonky.
Yeah. There is one mono white creature in all of the game that has haste naturally, and it is a chroma.
Yep.
I'll go to my end step and trigger Abiding Grace. I'll get back the Devoted Caretaker this time.
All right.
Pass the turn.
We'll untap and drop a turn.
Does the
No.
caretaker say creature you control?
Target permanent I control.
Okay.
I cannot think of a better time to cast this. So I'm going to pay 8 mana, and I'm going to cast Fevered Suspicion.
I love this card so much.
So this card's sweet. It's each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among those non-land cards without paying their mana cost. It also has Rebound.
Whoa.
So it's like a Tali that definitely hits
Yep.
and triggers twice.
Wow.
And the cards stay exiled. They don't go back to the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a war elemental.
So what is war? Hang on. We got... Ooh.
Oh my god, these hit.
So it's Odric is the 3/4, and you share all the keywords. Odric, right?
3/3. But yes.
3/3. You share the keywords. Odric.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of those.
Okay, and then I've got War Elemental, which it is. I will look up.
Has an opponent taken damage this turn?
No.
No, not yet.
It's going to be sacrificed then. So.
Hilarious. Is
Yep.
it as soon as it ETBs?
Yep.
I won't waste a card on it. Ooh.
Its text though is whenever a player is dealt damage, it gets that many +1/+1 counters. But there has to be damage dealt when it comes in for it to.
When it
No
enters
no
the
wonder why it is a
No
card that
damage
you
has
want to
been-
play.
Yeah.
So that, I guess I just won't cast it and I'll leave it in exile. Ooh, Savage
Oh,
Reclamation.
rude.
One of my favorite Magic cards of
Oh,
all
no.
time.
All of
What
that
do we do?
all of that work that I did to help you.
Do we get Thief of Sanity or do we get Mogwai Marshal so we can get the Lord Tresserhorn back? Let's, for the sake of spell table, we'll get Mogwai Marshal and get a Goblin. So I have cast Savage Reclamation. It does go to your yard, which is a bit of a problem, but.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
here
something, you
to
get
I'm
something.
here to help.
Yeah.
So this triggers on my upkeep again, and that was that pass.
That was neat.
I love
believe
this
you exiled
card.
my war elemental.
I have that card in here because it's got Karazakir, however you say his name.
War
Mhm,
elemental
yeah.
does?
No. Fevered
Fevered
Suspicion.
Suspicions.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. How rude do I want to be?
Oh, I am no longer voted.
Oh, and my Mox Amber doesn't tap for mana anymore. I'm gonna play this because I need to hit a land drop, frankly. I'm gonna play Yasharn.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's that one do?
When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic forest and a basic plains card. Reveal them, put them into your hand. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities.
Can't
Oh,
pay
that's
life
lame.
or sacrifice? Is that what it says?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pay
I
life or
guess-
sacrifice.
Okay.
I guess I need to respond as well. I
Yeah,
don't want to sacrifice this clue.
There you go. That stops Children of Corliss.
It very much does.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Notably, it does not stop the sacrifice on Lord of Tresserhorn, though. So I
Correct.
still have to do that garbage.
yeah,
on, you
because it's for costs rather
Yeah,
than
it's a trigger.
abilities.
Do you run Torpor Orb?
Oh,
I
me
don't
no.
run Torpor Orb in this deck. No, I
that-
should, but it's rude.
It's the type of card where like someone will play one and then you'll misplay into it and then you'll misplay again and do it on the next turn. You'll just keep doing it because
Yep.
it's so unnatural.
It's just not like it's a nice value play, but there's sort of other ways to get around it, and I
Okay.
just don't. I would rather not have the heat of a Torpor Orb
I
in
got
this
you.
deck.
I got
That
you.
is fair. Where's a plains? Here's a plains, and now let's find a forest. Here's a forest. So these will go to my hand, and then I have a 4/4 elemental boar, which is neat. And now my Mox Amber's turned back on.
Funny, the Terminus got around the threshold too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Good.
Terminus, really good card.
Really
I
good.
Highly
Yeah.
Who
recommend.
knew?
Yeah.
Especially when it's 2 mana.
1 mana.
One minute.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's a miracle.
All right. I'm going to play this plains because it's prettier than the forest that I found. And then we'll do one. We'll do a green from that one. And then 2, 3, 4. We'll play Toski, which is legendary card draw.
That it is.
And then we'll pass.
Drop a turn. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna start with a Taurine Mauler.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Big boy.
Gonna continue with a Prophetic Flame Speaker.
Oh, that's scary.
Then I'm gonna play an Eye of Vecna.
Nice.
Draw a card and lose 2 life.
Do you have all of Vecna in here?
No.
Or just the eye?
Just the eye. I like the card draw.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a card I need to find room for in here.
All right. At the beginning, you draw a card and lose 2 life, so it's not a pay. At the beginning of your
Yep.
upkeep, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card and lose 2. Okay, so
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to
That's
do
fine.
that.
no,
No,
the
you can
paying
pay.
isn't-
You're fine.
the life isn't part of the cost; it's part of the resolution.
If you do, you draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. It's not pay 2 life, draw a card.
Right. Okay.
Who's getting what? Let's put the double strike one on this guy, or on the sword on this guy, and then put a death render on the Taurine Mauler.
That makes sense.
Free equips from the fighter class.
Still great.
Yeah.
No haste, so I think we're passing like that. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep draw card. Very nice. I will play a Rogue's Passage. I'm gonna pay 5 for my Savine's Reclamation to flash it back.
Mm-hmm.
Counter
Let's
on
see,
Mauler.
What do I want to target? I think I'm gonna target the plains and the Myriad Landscape.
Question: does Savine's put it into the battlefield, or is it a cast?
Flashback. I cast it, so it went to the graveyard.
Return
the-
target
the-
permanent card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay, cool. I was just checking for
Okay.
Taurine Mauler triggers.
He was
Oh,
putting
yeah.
he was
It's-
putting
it's
lands
fun.
in anyways, so
This is going to trigger Taurine Mauler a
a
few times.
lot. Yeah.
I can't wait.
So
I'm-
it's going to be 4
Can't-
cast triggers
can't
from me.
I am terrified for that.
And I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. I will cast a Bushi Tenderfoot. And
Yes, let's go.
a Deathblade Elite. He found his way back to me. And then I will go to my end step and trigger Abiding Grace, and I'll target Abu Jafar, bringing them back to the
You
battlefield.
cast the Deathblade Elite.
Yes, I cast 2 spells
Okay, cool.
and the Savine's Reclamation.
And the
So 3
Savine's, so
counters for
3.
me this
3
turn.
counters. Got it.
And I'm done.
All
All
right.
right.
Brace for
I will-
impact, everybody.
Untap.
This might be bad.
Yep.
I have 2 upkeep triggers. I have a rebound and I have an echo. I'm going to resolve the rebound first. So everybody reveals until they hit a spell.
Bruna the Fading Light.
Okay.
Hazard's Monument.
Winds of Abandon.
Hazard's Monument and Winds of Abandon.
Winds of Abandon.
Interesting. So winds I can target. Hazard's Monument, I'll have to double check, but it makes red creatures cost less.
Yeah, it makes red creatures cost less, and whenever you cast any creature, you may discard a card, then draw a card if you do.
Winds. Who do we target here? I'll cast the Hazarets, thank you. And I'll cast Bruna as well. We're going to cast this Winds of Abandon, but where?
I mean, Toski's indestructible, so this is your way to get rid of it.
That was my thought. Is that this is the Toski moment.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll hit Toski.
All right.
So you can get a land, I believe it's untapped.
Yep.
Winds is different from Path.
It's tapped.
Yeah, no, it is a land untapped. The difference between Winds and
Untapped?
Path is that when
You pop.
sorcery speed spell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you can kick it.
Oh, yeah,
whenever
you can overload it.
Red spell costs less. Whenever you cast a creature spell, discard, draw. Okay, and this is Bruna the Fading. Sorry, I drew all of the stuff that is a problem on. Okay, so when this targets angel or human creature, which I do not think I have. I'm pretty sure Thief of Sanity is neither angel nor human.
Still 5/7. Flying Vigilance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Echo. It's really good with Odric.
Yeah.
That it is.
Very
Incredibly.
good. Very good with Odric.
Hey, what
Okay.
happens to the
We-
cards that I had a land in between the spell that does it just go to the
Yeah.
bottom?
We could be dead.
Yeah, lands get
Where-
exiled, PJ.
Okay, so Lord of Tresserhorn costs 1 less to cast, which means he costs 5. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Red, black, blue. I'll cast Lord of Tresserhorn. When he ETBs, I have a trigger. It's super fun. We're gonna sack these goblins.
Poor guy.
I'm gonna pay 2 life for my big idiot, and cards in hand.
4.
I have 2.
I have 3.
Give Peter more cards. EK, you said you had 3.
I had 3, yes.
You may draw 2 cards from Lord of
Okay.
Tresserhorn.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so I have Tresserhorn. Everything is fine. Oh, and when he ETBs, I can discard a card and draw a card. I'm gonna discard Cunning Rhetoric just to not deal with it. Because I've drawn all of the cards that are a problem on the spell table. Nothing can attack because I do not have haste, so I will pass.
That was a pretty good turn.
5/7 flying vigilance.
I mean, you had a 3/3 flying vigilance with Audric if you wanted to attack with that.
Oh, that's true. I forgot I had him before. Flyer speeder.
None.
Up. 3.
Dang it. 36.
All right, I'll pass. Thank you for that reminder.
Nice.
You're welcome. It's my they're my cards. I can help you out. All right, I will untap. I will draw for turn. Oh, that's a fun card. Also, it's very, very pretty. I'll play Forest. I'm going to play Selvalla's Stampede.
Oh,
Ooh.
you never know what to choose on this one.
There are never any right answers.
Okay.
Well, so EK had 3 cards. Drew
3 cards
2.
went up to 5. So those
Yep.
are 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So 5 cards in hand because you
Did-
drew a card.
Four cards.
Did EK
Okay.
play a forest this turn?
I played a Forest.
Okay.
So I played the card that you knew about.
Nuts.
I played. This is
Four
the Forest.
surprises.
So 4 cards. EK, you pick first.
I'm choosing Wild because I am an agent of chaos.
Wild is your deck, right?
Correct. Also,
Oh.
it makes you think twice about what you actually pick.
Free
Yeah.
is from hand, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll go free.
I'll choose free as well.
Free all the way.
Okay.
Drop that hand
So-
in, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna resolve Wild first because it goes in player order.
hmm
Safi Eric's daughter,
Nice.
Oh.
who notably can't do anything because of Yusharn.
Yep.
Combo.
It's okay. I've non-bowed myself all game too.
Yeah, and then I mean this is where things will become okay. I'm gonna drop Adriana, Gisa, Glorious Resurrector, and an Urborg into play.
All right.
Because the free portion of Selvalla's Stampede says permanent, it doesn't specify creature.
Give me those 3 cards again.
Gisa, Glorious Resurrector, Adriana, Captain of the Guard. I can flip
Oh,
it to
God.
the normal side if you want.
We're gonna die. Yeah, appreciate that.
A
Thank you.
creature an opponent controls would die. Exile it.
Instead, and then if Gisa sees them in exile from her ability on my upkeep, then I get them back as decayed copies.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like
I don't
that.
like any of this.
Oh.
You cast 1 spell, correct? It was just the Selvalla's.
Yep.
Okay.
Cast 1 spell, get 4 things.
Got it.
And then I have 1 card in hand, and notably, I don't have Threshold. So, do I want to attack with my boar? I don't think I can. So, I'm going to pass. Although I could... Oh, no, I can't. I don't have red mana. I was going to say I could cast Saskia, but I don't have the red mana.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I'm gonna pay 2 and lose 2 life to draw a card.
Mhm.
Then I shall draw per turn. I shall play Spine Rock Knoll. I'm gonna hide away.
Say hi to Jeremy while you're there. Jeremy Knoll.
Got it.
Got it.
I'll put that card underneath and these to the bottom. Can you guys tell me the spells, instants, and sorceries in your graveyards?
I have a big one.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a couple really good ones.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're definitely doing that.
Um,
Then.
I mean,
I
it's Fevered Suspicion or Selvalla's Stampede in terms of like big stuff.
I just
Oh,
have
yeah.
removal.
Yeah, those are
And,
things. aren't they?
and then I have Rampant Card Draw.
Well,
Go
I have
big.
no spells in my graveyard, so we're gonna hope it's not me.
Oh, is this that devil card?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Devil card. Like chooses a graveyard at random and then randomly picks a spell.
Yeah.
It chooses
inside
a
of
player
it.
at random, and then it chooses a
So
random spell
silly.
from that
Why?
player.
Let me pick one.
Because it's red. It has to be
Yeah.
all of the
Uh,
randomness.
It is a Wildfire Devils.
All right.
We need more dice.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, time to go to the roulette table.
Yep. I'll be 1, Peter 2, Rachel 3, EK 4. Reroll if it's 5 or 6.
Cool.
It is a 6. Reroll. It is a 6 again. Reroll. It is a 5.
5,
Reroll.
yes.
If only there was a dice
3.
appropriate.
Three.
Oh,
That's
we got
me.
Rachel. We got Rachel.
Oh yeah. Oh,
All
we got
right,
the,
here
yeah.
we
Let's
go.
cast a crazy
So
one.
3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's that? And then what's it do? That player
It's an-
exiles an instant or sorcery from their graveyard, so you do get to choose that part.
I pick one.
Oh.
And then I copy the card, and then I may cast the copy without paying its mana cost.
That's so much worse. What?
The do it for camera thing is fevered suspicion, but then PJ just goes crazy. So
yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
fevered suspicion.
I don't think I can give my opponent 6 free spells. I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I like the removal spell. Maybe PJ accidentally kills himself.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Maybe it goes
PJ pays
nuts.
Maybe.
24 life by accident.
If you
But
give me
wait.
an opportunity to
Wait, I don't
accidentally
think you
kill
can
myself.
cast Phyrexian Purge.
How's the
because
Oracle text worded?
It says
Make-
this spell costs 3 life more to cast for each target.
It says
So
you
I
make.
think paying life is part of it.
Oh, right, because Yasarn's in play, right?
Yes. So I don't think you can cast
Oh.
this. So I will not pick that one. I'll pick the expressive iteration, which
What's that
is,
one
is good enough.
What's that one?
So
do?
this is exiled.
But-
Okay, so you look at the top 3 cards of your library. You can put 1 into your hand, 1 on the bottom of your library, and exile 1 that you can play this turn.
Oh, that's kinda-
Rachel's benevolent goddess, not letting PJ blank with crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I appreciate that.
That sucks.
that might buy you favor with the Boros deck.
I appreciate it. I would have given you the removal spell if we had a cool deal, but I think Fevered Suspicions is too dangerous.
Yeah.
On
for sure.
the removal spell is just like uncastable.
No, I know, but like if Yasharn wasn't on the table.
Fair.
That's-
You get the worst spell from a random player's graveyard. Ugh.
Yep.
But it's
I mean, a
it's
lot
what,
of times that's like a
like
cultivate,
It's a
right?
bummer.
Cultivate
It's
is
a
the worst
4-mana
card in the
4/3?
graveyard, right?
Yeah. You take the ramp when you're in Boros, which is
Yeah.
Or it's like maybe they only have a sword splashers, which will do.
Okay,
We're in
so
the red one, the pirate in this deck, and
I'm
it's
gonna
been
go land to the bottom. One's exile that can cast this turn, and one goes to hand.
yes.
We'll put
I-
that one to hand.
I just realized I had a blank in my graveyard too, because Painful Truths cast with no mana means no cards drawn.
Oh,
There you go.
We're gonna do a thing.
Uh-oh.
Do the thing.
Yes, do it.
We're gonna do a thing. Then the one from exile is going to be this Odric Lunarch Marshal, which I'm gonna cast right now.
Oh, double Odrix.
I think
Spider-Man meme.
Rachel has the better keywords on the table right now.
Does she?
PJ has
I have
double
flying
strike.
vigilance, but you have double strike, which
I have
is
double strike.
Double strike trample. Okay.
yeah, double strike trample seems
And
good.
protection from one deck to the table.
Flying is flying is definitely a keyword. I won't lie to you.
No,
I don't think protection gets spread. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I
it
mean the
doesn't.
sword can just move to the Torian Mauler if
Oh,
PJ
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
wants to slap somebody. Namely, the one person that is not able to block.
Yeah, the 13 flying double strike trample whatever seems pretty good.
Does it fly?
Who is
Oh, you
flying?
have-
Oh,
I
no,
know
PJ
flying.
doesn't have flying.
No,
PJ
PJ
doesn't
does.
have flying.
It's just double
Wait till I
strike trample.
recast
right.
my commander, and then we'll totally have
Or
flying.
Coca.
Yeah.
Or Coca.
Okay, got it. Stay cool. Stay calm.
Hold it together, PJ.
You can't
And
just
if,
jam.
and if your thing dies, then I get it as a decayed copy.
Cade Torian Mauler is really funny.
Yeah.
You get one. One chance.
One
You wait,
opportunity. He's
and it does- it-
he's
oh, it
eating
keeps
all
go-
of my
Yeah, it can't block, so you can watch.
he's
Rachel
eating all
gave
of
me
Mama Corliss's spaghetti.
Peter, no colorless creatures.
Nope. No, I am just a free punching bag.
Fantastic. Flame Speaker your way.
Yep.
And Rachel gave me the card, so I think I'm going to send this big thing over to EK and see what he does.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Not entirely. Make me an offer.
Don't attack me. That's your offer.
Ah,
Not a great offer.
I've definitely heard better in my lifetime.
I mean,
This is what they call the art of negotiation.
I've
As,
Classic.
as Anakin Skywalker
Anna.
would put it, this is aggressive negotiation.
okay, fine. Peter, also this big guy coming your way.
I do have. Oh well, actually, yeah, I have a thing that can kill your Torian Mauler.
Oh yeah.
This Abu Jafar will just kill it because it blocked it.
Oh yeah, that will happen. You'll take a crap ton of damage though.
Yeah, but I don't have to take a crap ton of damage.
I guess you can gain it all back.
No, I can't because of the Yasharn.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. All right, I feel good about this. Yeah, we'll do it like that.
Okay, does the Torian Mauler have like trample or something?
Yeah, it has double strike and trample.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So the death touch doesn't matter.
Ouch. Well, it's not death touch.
It doesn't deal
Just-
damage though, does it?
No, but Abu Jafar is a 0/1 anyway. It's I blocked you, now you die text.
Nice. Okay. That's cool.
So,
Yeah.
I'd like to
It's a real,
clarify.
like-
It says if Abu Jafar participates in combat.
The original Arabian Nights
Aw.
text is something.
That's sweet. I love that.
I will block the Torium Mauler with a 0/1.
Okay.
And I'll just take the rest, and if it's more than 36, I guess I'll add some more blocks. Is it more than 36? That's my
I don't
first
know.
question.
I don't actually know. Let's find out together. That's 11 plus 2 more is 13. So that's 26 minus 1. That's 25 from that guy. And this is a 3/3 with double strike. So that'll be
31?
6 more. That is 31.
Oh yeah, we're in great shape. Yeah, okay, that's my blocks.
All right.
I'll go
31 to you.
I'll go to 5.
I get 2 triggers twice. I get the Flame Speaker trigger twice and the Sword trigger twice.
Yeah.
Your Torian Mauler dying is also going to trigger Gisa.
Decayed. So it is
Oh. And
exiled.
My Abu Jafar.
When
is
does
also-
it die?
Yeah, but Abu Jafar is going to get exiled as well under Gisa.
Oh,
So
God.
Classic Abu Jafar Decayed.
actually, you know what? You know what?
It has no power and it can't block.
Does Gisa exile it when it hits the graveyard or before?
If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead.
Oh,
That's
it's
a
an
replacement
instead. So
effect.
actually, the Torium Mauler never dies because Abu Jafar has to go to the graveyard to trigger this ability.
Oh. Oh.
Weird.
So
Okay.
How about that? All right.
Okay, so Abu Jafar is exiled under Gisa, and PJ gets to keep his Torian Mauler.
I get to keep
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah.
oh boy,
Love it.
oh how the mighty have fallen.
I'm gonna get a Flame Speaker trigger. I'm gonna exile this Iroas. Oh god, we're totally gonna lose that. We're gonna get a Sword trigger, getting a land. Then we're gonna get. Well, I guess
Get the devils.
we get the next. Oh yeah,
Get
we're
your
gonna do that too.
Valvorka.
We're gonna get the second land. Do this all at once. Then
Wait, what's going on with these devils?
He can blink them twice.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
here we go. This is gonna be awesome. Flame Speaker trigger is a showdown of the Scalds. Probably also gonna lose that. And then we're gonna blink
That's
this
a tough
Wildfire
one.
Devils twice.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with the dice.
Okay.
3, I think, is Rachel.
Rachel.
Rachel got. Oh, and Rachel's got more stuff in her graveyard now.
No,
right?
I don't. These are just not instants and sorceries. So
Gotcha.
you have 2 options.
Well, it's your choice.
I'll give you the Phyrexian Purge this time.
Okay,
You
which
get,
I
you
can't
get
do anything
another
with.
dice roll. So you
All
can't
right.
really-
So I think it just gets exiled, and then we'll go
Yep.
to the next one. Oh god,
Roll a 3 again.
it's a
If
1.
you roll a 3 again, 1 is
Oh.
Peter.
1 is me.
Yeah.
I have no
One is
spells.
PJ.
I have no
Yeah.
spells.
What? Oh, yeah. I forgot it can
blank.
hit yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty awkward like
Okay.
that.
Blanked.
Pretty awkward like that. And then I'm gonna cry because these 2 things get exiled permanently, and I like
They're
those cards a lot.
Awesome cards.
Right.
Yep. Pretty sad about that. But I do think that was a pretty good turn, so I'm gonna pass like that.
I strongly disagree. I think that was a terrible turn. I don't think that
I
worse.
wasn't thinking about the layers upon layers because when are you going to see Abu Jafar on the same table as
Yeah.
Gisa, Glorious
that's so
Resurrector
crazy.
interacting with each other?
Yep.
You're not.
I will play a Giselle Goldmane. I can get 3 attackers and come in with 4/4s. His 4/4s are kind of scary if I just am okay with dying.
Yeah.
I don't think I am though.
Well, and if your stuff dies, then if anyone's stuff dies, that's the tough thing.
EK wants my stuff to die apparently.
I do.
That makes sense. That
Because
checks out.
then I get it.
I'm gonna play Giselle Goldmane and then I'm gonna frontline Medic.
Ooh, great
yeah, okay.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My medic is the one that counters X spells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Also
got
indestructible.
Battalion when I attack, gives my creatures indestructible. But the clearly more impactful text is countering X spells. That's what this card's primarily played for.
Yeah.
I have an X spell in my deck. Maybe
no
it'll matter.
Sphinx's revs. Not today. I'll go to my end step and target Children of Corliss with this Abiding Grace. And just continue being sad. And then
All right.
I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. Draw for turn. Okay, what do we do? Let's do this. I'm gonna pay colorless and a black. I'm gonna cast Clattering Augur. When he enters, I pay 1 and I draw a card. Boop. Draw. I also can discard and draw. Is that a cast trigger? So I can discard a swamp and I'll draw. Terrible. What do I do? I mean, we punch. What are the flyer situations?
None.
0.
Also
None,
0.
huh?
Free reign of the
Free
air.
reign. Yeah.
That is neat.
Which means that Lord Tresserhorn is
Yeah,
going to do
Tresserhorn
something.
is getting in. That doesn't necessarily mean he can kill somebody, though. It means I have to have a card in hand
That's fair.
to do it. But unfortunately, I kind of don't. I'm going to go to combat. I'll send... Oof, I'm so afraid of PJ right now.
Big punchies.
I don't
I'm
want to
what
get
is it?
attacked by you, so if you don't
Like-
attack me, I won't attack you. And
Yeah, we're kind of pals. Like, he didn't attack me with this big thing that could have absolutely wrecked me, so...
See, I'm worried about PJ because PJ keeps rolling a 3 for his Wildfire Devils. And
I know, he's gonna get there eventually.
we're gonna get there.
you
eventually.
only have one spell in your graveyard, so
All right, I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna send, so everything gets
Audrey-
playing
yeah.
bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
I
Audrey
get the same
trigger.
thing.
I'm gonna send Bruna and Audric at EK, and I'll send
Alright.
Lord of Tresserhorn at PJ.
Okay.
Those are our attacks.
Yeah, I can't block.
I can't either, but I have an effect.
Okay.
Okay, effect it is.
Settle the wreckage.
I've been waiting for this settle the wreckage, so
I'm gonna path Audric
Half
because I have a-
Audric.
because I have a master plan that involves that Bruna.
That involves that Bruna.
Mm.
If I'm playing Bruna, obviously I play Gisela, and I don't want to exile
Yeah.
Bruna.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we want Brizella for the content.
we
Yes.
do.
Okay. So Audric will be pathed, and
Yep.
I will go find a land.
Yep. Yeah, no-
I have no effects before damage.
Yeah.
So that is damage. I will go find an.
EK also
Island.
has threshold
So
now.
10 to my
I don't
dome.
know how many.
Yes, just 10.
15.
I have threshold, but I have no cards in hand.
Ah, perfect.
See, we got
Thank
there.
you.
Boy, this deck's card draw situation is rough.
I feel the same way. I haven't drawn my Reki, so I haven't been able to draw cards.
Okay, I will pass.
All
Oh no,
right.
I'll play a City of Brass and then I'll pass.
Oh crap! I totally forgot Mauler triggers. Peter, how many things did you cast?
2.
2. Rachel, how many
I
things
cast-
did you cast?
No, I casted a Clattering Augur.
All right, that is plus 3 counters, up to 12 counters. Cool.
Yeah, and then the path from me as well.
13 counters. By the way, the art for that path I have on the playmat directly underneath this playmat.
There he is. That's such a beautiful path to exile.
It is.
Same. So untap upkeep. I get an Abu Jafar that cannot do anything from Gisa.
Pretty good. No blocks. Can't deal
So-
damage. Get some
Yeah.
counters on that bad boy. We're cooking.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
melee.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't believe it would come in with haste, so I can't do that quite
Oh,
yet.
Probably not.
But I will draw my card for turn. That is a card that could get interesting. PJ, you just have Audric, correct?
I also have Wildfire Devils as a blocker,
Okay.
and they'll both get double strike and trample.
Yeah, that's what I'm not vibing with right now. There's no clean Saskia sort of thing that I can do right now. Yeah, I think I just have to draw pass.
Say, did
Gary.
you say pass?
Yeah,
Mhm.
draw pass.
What? How many cards do you have in hand?
1
Okay.
because I was hellbent.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna die. Like I should have
Okay.
pathed the Torian Mauler, but like
Yeah.
I hope me not killing your thing.
So the problem I have right now is that I can kill one of you, but I can't handle all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and basically whoever you kill, you're just gonna have the other 2 people combined together.
I am not going to be able to make friends at that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
On my upkeep, I will do the Eye of Vecna thing once again.
I guess you can't even sacrifice frontline medic because of this pig.
Oh my god. Yeah, my vote's kill EK. Just to get rid of the
goddamn pig.
I can see the thumbnail for this video already, and it's just the movie poster for Babe in the Big City, but it's Yasharn.
It's the what's the
I might
the
consider
black
that.
equipment that's like pig on a spit.
Oh yeah.
That makes a food token.
Yeah, I know
don't remember
exactly what
it's
you're
called.
talking about.
Yeah.
Wildfire Devil's trigger. It's a 2. Peter, what do you got?
I have a Winds of Abandon or a Terminus.
You could exile the pig.
Oh, I'm supposed to choose for you.
You
Yeah.
get
Yes.
to choose.
You may choose.
Geez. I feel like the Winds of Abandon's not going to target me, so I'm gonna give you the Winds of Abandon. Have fun with that.
This is totally the it's getting late play.
Yeah. I 100% would have cast that Terminus.
I was not signing on for.
But yeah, this game will go on for a while.
For another terminus.
Yeah, it'll go on. For more turns.
So you're gonna cast the Winds of Abandon. Hunting Grounds is gonna trigger. I'm not gonna put a creature into play.
Okay. Let's see. Geese is kind of scary. Adriana is incredibly scary to me.
I mean, there's no clean attacks is the big thing.
Even with Adriana?
Oh yeah.
I guess everything's
That's-
huge.
Everyone's got like beneficial keywords.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I almost played Boros keywords today. I mean, I'm kind of playing Boros keywords.
We all could have played Boros keywords, and
Yeah.
then if everyone has keywords, no one has keywords.
It's true. It is so true.
Except for
we got
lifelink.
Winds of
Everybody has
Abandon.
lifelink.
Yasarn hasn't really hurt me at all, so I think that's fine.
What you got to do? Safi can't do anything because of you, Sharn.
Oh.
Effie's turned off by the pig.
None
You're worried
of-
about.
She finds the pig repulsive.
Yeah, I can't get off this Adriana. I'm gonna exile the Adriana.
Okay. Well then,
Alright.
I'm gonna guilt trip you by flipping it back to the sketched artist proof side.
Beautiful
Totally cool.
one.
Totally legit. Flash it up there one more time.
Wow.
I do this thing where I have the artist like draw like a nameplate with the casting cost as well.
Dude.
So
Very
we can
pretty.
play arts. We can play art side up and not get confused.
Yeah. And then you
So
go-
yeah,
You can get a land untapped.
I would love to get a land untapped and see how long it would take me. Oh, 2 cards away for the Gisela.
Oh no.
Oof. Oof.
I'm just gonna
Just steal the Gisela, and then I'll have your
Yeah.
Brucella or whatever her name is.
do it. That's like if not me, then somebody. I'll grab it.
Somebody-
Somebody's
have
got to
to-
do it.
You'll have to put 2 Affina tokens like horizontally side by side.
For sure. I would not
Yeah.
draw like. We're gonna
Well,
have
and
to.
here's the problem. Like if I were to do it, I can't.
Mm.
Oh.
Illegal. So if I can't flip it properly, then it doesn't happen,
She
right?
It doesn't have a backside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have half of a backside, but it's the half of the backside that doesn't have the information on it.
The top.
So I'm gonna find my land, and PJ, you can continue.
Okay, that was all upkeep. That was the Wildfire Devils.
Yeah.
Resolve. Okay, that's yeah.
Is there something better than this forest? No. Let's do this Rebecca Gay
You can
Forest.
play Terramorphic Expanse.
My
Recast
game
my
action is wait.
command.
Hope I'm not chosen.
Yeah, flying happens.
Peter, that sounds like my workout plan. Just hoping things work out.
Yeah.
Flying, trample, double strike. That's a scary combination of words.
Yeah. Just remember, PJ, I let your Torian Mauler live.
No, you saved your ass.
I pathed the Odric. I could have pathed the Mauler on your end instead.
Yeah, I think it's getting a little late though.
But do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I have no qualms.
Yeah. Okay.
Hunting Grounds is going to trigger. I'm not going to put a creature in. Trigger off the Aurelia getting cast, I should say.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Go to combat. 2 triggers, Audric and Aurelia. Aurelia will resolve first, targeting herself, giving flying and vigilance, and that'll spread flying and vigilance to the rest of the team, along with double
Nice.
strike and trample.
Oh God.
Gross.
I feel like 2 players are dying or 3 play. Can you kill everybody right now?
A lot of power.
I don't know. I don't know. I've been kind of slow rolling it, honestly. Oh, we have vigilance. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, these two to Peter, this one to EK, and these two to Rachel. Oh wait, you have.
Does Aurelia have haste?
She does not have haste. Sorry. And what do you have in the air? You'll have a Tresserhorn.
I have a 5/7 in the air.
Oh, you don't have an Odric anymore, right?
No, I don't have Odric. I have a 10/4 on the ground and a 5/7 in the air.
Yeah, so Flame Speaker Rachel's way.
So I cannot block it because it is flying and pro white.
I have effects before we go to blockers.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't be settled.
I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna Atarka's Command.
Oh.
What's that do?
It's a 2-mana card. Choose 2. Your opponents can't gain life. Atarka's Command deals 3 damage to each opponent. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield, or creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain reach until end of turn.
Oh, nice. Chumpies.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give everything +1/+1 and reach, and then I'm gonna bolt everybody.
So we take 3 to the face.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm at 10.
How big is the double strike? He's a 3/3 double strike?
He's a 3/3 double strike. That is correct.
Okay, so I have to take all of that. I go to 9.
And then I'm triple blocking Torian Mauler, although I don't think it actually matters.
Let us see.
Don't forget your Abu Jafar.
I can't. It's Decayed.
Can't block Decayed. That's why it's such a funny numbo. Is he's just fully useless.
it just exists.
Yeah, you just gotta get a friend.
Yeah. He's laughing at us right
That's
now.
27 double strike, which is 50.
And I'm only eating 10 of it.
Yeah.
D4, so yeah. Whoosh. Chomp.
I am also taking lethal and have no effects to stop that.
This is my fault, everybody.
Potentially.
I was greedy.
Oh, man.
I was incredibly greedy, and everyone's.
So both EK and Peter die. Oh God.
One left.
On your end step, are we're on second main?
No, I'm resolving sword and prophetic flame speaker.
Oh yeah, do your thing. You're gonna cast fevered suspicions if you blink your boy.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you roll
unless
twice.
I roll me twice, which can happen.
That's a possibility.
Flame speaker.
I'm sad I enabled PJ to kill me, but also I understand it because I also probably would have just become archenemy.
What are we doing? Oh, Wildfire Devils. That's correct. Wildfire Devils. Rolling
Blink.
the thing. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for you.
Yep.
It's a 2. I got nothing.
Whiff. Blink again.
I got a 3. I got nothing.
Whiff.
It's done all right. Like it's hit a couple times. It's not a perfect card, but you get a couple hits. Honestly,
it was better than I thought it would be. I really underrated that card.
Yeah. Since someone took crazy amounts of damage, I'm gonna activate Spine Rock Knoll and drop in this Loxodon Warhammer.
Ooh, yeah.
Then I'm gonna pay 1 to equip it to, let's say, the big one.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm gonna pass.
On your end step, I gotta try it. I'm gonna attempt to pay 3 and cast Fling, targeting Lord Tresserhorn.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Please.
Oh god.
Now that the pig's gone, I can cast it. So he is sacked.
Fling. So Fling is just a sacrifice effect.
It is sacrifice, deal damage equal to power.
Oh god.
Well, that's specifically Kazul's Fury, not Fling.
This is Kazul's Fury. I'm sorry. So sack a creature deals damage equal to the sacrifice creature's power to any target, which is ideally your face.
Got him.
In a dream world.
I feel like I helped because of Atarka's Command.
Atarka's Command is what's making this
I'd be
lethal.
alive. Yeah, I'd be alive comfortably.
Yes, you would be alive if that didn't.
Okay.
When that happened, I was like, what?
All right, so desperate times call for desperate measures. These are in exile, by the way.
Yes.
You have mana open.
Yeah,
I do have mana open.
I have to do it now, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess I could have given you something to react to on my turn and try and bait other mana open would have been smarter, but it's too exciting.
Do it for the content. Do it for the camera, Rachel.
All right.
Yeah, I should have drawn the card, had backup, the whole thing. Chaos Warp.
I'm going to cast this Chaos Warp.
So it's an additional cost.
No, I know. I can't target your thing. I know that.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Well, this Eye of Vecna doesn't seem very good, so I'm going to target my own Eye of Vecna. And
Yes. I'm so excited.
Hope that one of these red creatures ETBs some life gain or something.
That would rule.
They're
If
red.
it deals 9 damage to my face, that would be great.
Oh no! I mean,
That's
PJ could like get Brian Stout Arm. Brian wouldn't have.
Doesn't have haste,
yeah.
He's like,
It's a chain reaction. That does not.
Oh
help.
no!
No.
That makes things worse.
Flop your board.
Good game.
wow, amazing.
Good game.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh my god!
I chose wrong.
I had Hatred and Kazul's Fury in my hand when that pig was cast.
Here's what I've been sitting on. I've had Mob Rule, Path to Exile, Blacksmith Skill, Cosmic Intervention. I've been sitting on all the interaction, and none of that saves me from the fling.
Yeah, so if you want to see what I'm doing, you can primarily follow me on Twitter at MonoWhiteBorder. If I'm doing anything, I'm probably posting it there.
Cool. Rachel?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Wachel Reeks, or my podcast at Command Sphere on both Twitter and Instagram as well. Also, if you like watching D&D, I play live D&D every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific on a show called Better Than Heroes.
Awesome. And finally, EK.
I'm everywhere on the internet at EK Plays Cards, and buy Rachel's playmat because it's pretty.
It is really pretty. Cool. I'll put an outro in later.
I like that one where you just go, I'll put an outro.
Yeah,
later.
it's fine. I'll do it later. I'll see you guys.
Placeholder.